How about now? There we go. Now we can hear it clearly over that loud banging music. Hear it pretty well? Okay. Welcome everyone, it's your buddy Mojo. As you can see, I'm being tedious from Final Fantasy X HD Remaster here. And just go ahead and testing out the audio. I was trying to blink the audio in the background to try to talk, but nonetheless that didn't work out. So we're going to sit here and I'm going to pretend like I'm talking here, like this. And I'm just going to give you guys an update. With the onset of the Borderlands Handsome Collection being on PlayStation Plus right now and being free, I downloaded that and I'm going to be setting up streaming some Let's Play gameplay of that. It's going to be a long one, obviously, because it's a long game with some content, and I got a buddy coming along for the ride on that one, so I'm really stoked for that. It's going to be some newer content that we have coming along here, and I wanted to update everybody on that. A couple years back, I did a little bit of a lower quality Mega Man X playthrough that I recorded with a pad and everything like that. I may redo that as well. But I do have the Mega Man X Legacy Collection that I purchased shortly after it came out, and now having a little bit extra time on my hands, I am able to put that out there so we can actually play that. So I'm probably going to stick with the first 4 to begin with, X1, X2, X3, X4, but probably not going to go in chronological order. We'll see what I feel that day, but we're going to do probably anywhere between 15 and 30-minute episodes of that, but you know, for the most part, you can clear those games in relative time. So, like Mega Man X, like I've beaten that game in about 65 minutes, so it's possible. Well, if you go look at some of my other videos, you can see how quickly that'll go through. But like, I'm not extremely familiar with a lot of the things with X2 or X3, like the back of my hand, but I am X4. So we're gonna have 2 different playthroughs with X4 because we got 2 different characters there. But that'll be fun. We're also planning on having a little bit of content with, gonna catch up on the knack too, as I did that with Sylvia for a little bit there, and we're gonna go ahead and continue that episodically and just go level by level with that one. It's a pretty fun game, but if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check that video out. Mojo and Sylvia play knack too. Let's see what else we got here. Look off the dust and the smoke off the ship. See what I can remember. Let's see, we got that. Oh yeah. Jackbox. Let's go back into the airship here. Played some Jackbox lately. You know, as you can see on stream on the channel. Had some fun with the Jackbox live streams, you know, people jumping in and all that. We have 3, 4, and 5 at the moment. I'm looking to get 2 because I've been dying to play some Idiots, but you know, wait for the sale to happen again on that because I'm a tightwad when it comes to that. But when we have the Jackbox live streams, I usually put it in the comments, and I probably still will do it, but let's not have hate speech or any type of racism in those things. But you guys can come along. You know, it's an 18 plus kind of thing. Go ahead and share what you want. We'll probably be having more live streams. I'd like to do at least one every couple weeks, maybe at very least once a month. We'll stream for a couple hours on a weekend. Holidays, I like to do that as well. You know, 4th of July coming up, I might do one of those. So that'll be pretty fun. But people seem to really like the Jackbox stuff, so we're going to end up doing that too. But I'm going to catch up on some of these games and actually do a little bit more of the Let's Plays like I originally started the channel with. And at the time of speaking, we have 20 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. But I'm excited to bring a little bit of content and bring a couple friends along for the ride, because it is Mojo and Friends Let's Plays, you know. This is what I want. I wanted to have people come in and do that. And like I said, with the next one I'm going to be really working on, it's going to be a couple solo ones here, probably the Mega Man series. Mega Man X series, I should say. And then I'm going to pick up with Borderlands 2 with my buddy. So we're going to see how that goes. And if you do see us online, feel more than free to join in with us, you know. Even shoot a message in the comments when we start streaming, because it will be streaming. So, just, you know, again, if you play along with us, no racism, no hate speech kind of stuff like that. You know, stay away from the Hitler talk, that kind of stuff. But, you know, anything else, go with it, you know. But feel more free to join with us when we do play Borderlands. It'll be a fun riot, man. Borderlands 2 is a great game. I love it, and I'm stoked for 3 when it comes out later this year. Also, since we're talking about games that come out later this year, you got The Last of Us Part 2 coming out. That is going to be something that's making my heart skip a beat, man. I love The Last of Us game, as you can tell from the most content on my channel, which is the online multiplayer factions, MP. And we'll keep them coming in steadily, because whenever I get bored during the day, I like to record about an hour video. Some of them are shorter, some of them longer, but try to stick around an hour. So if you have an hour to kill and you want to watch somebody completely fail, or even remotely succeed at times, because I'm getting better at my sniping, you know, tune in for that. That stuff's always a riot. I've been playing a little lackluster lately, but hey, you know, I'm not going to sweat it. Content's content. If you like just random stuff, you're going to love my shit. So, feel more than free to check it out. We're going to have some new things coming. You're going to have some stoked. Some of the other games, as you can see, like I'm a big fan of RPGs. You know, I have a couple other things in line, like maybe Star Ocean or Final Fantasy here. But those things are long. They take a while to record. You know, honestly, it's a headache. It's a complete migraine to record some of these things, because you have to go through the whole process of certain things. We're not going to the room by yourselves. But you have to go through the whole process of things to like sit there and edit that, or just slowly, you know, stream that. You know, and most people aren't going to want to sit through a long, hour-long episodic live stream of this stuff. I might do it that way, I may not. But it does get quite tedious to try to cut these videos to like 10 minutes or like half an hour to do a long play of like an RPG. RPGs just aren't substantially that way, man. You have to elongate it. So we'll see how that goes. That's going to be down the river a little bit, shall we sail all that way together. But I wanted to update you guys, let you know that these things are going to be happening here. That I'm going to put a little bit extra content, so there's a little bit more variety on here, but still going to stay in the streamline of some things. I eventually want to go back and mess around with Undertale, because I only touched base with that shortly after it came out. Never really went back to it. But then we'll have silly little content, multiplayer games that'll pop up here. But, you know, watch for the Jackbox. That's going to be your big killer thing. If you want to join in and be part of the stream, not just be, you know, a face behind a camera, you know, talking, typing on your computer, or even on your pads, your cell phones. If you want to actually be part of the game, man, that's going to be where it's at, Jackbox. But if you got a PS4, content coming up here with Borderlands, man, feel free to jump in with us. It'll be a good time. One way or the other, it'll be a good time. Whether it'll be frustrating or fun or throwing random stuff, it'll be great. So, I hope to see you guys soon, and stay tuned. This content's going to be coming up here shortly, so keep your eyes peeled. If you're subscribed already, you won't have to worry about any of that stuff, but I'm not going to pander to you like most people do and ask you to hit that bell, do this jazz. Either do or you don't. Either way, I'm still going to be here, man. So, feel free, come in, sit down, get a cup of coffee, get some tea, enjoy some content. I'll be around. You should too. Take it easy, it's your buddy Mojo. Stay toasty and frosty, friends.